The proposal from the stars. I came home from deployment expecting silence, dust, and a broken coffee machine. What I didn't expect was the alien woman sitting calmly on my bed, legs crossed, eyes glowing faintly, and dressed in some kind of shimmering bodysuit that didn't belong to this world. I dropped my duffel bag and reached instinctively for the pistol that wasn't there. "Don't be alarmed," she said, voice smooth and oddly melodic. "If I intended harm, you would not be breathing." Comforting, I muttered, backing toward the door. What are you?" She stood, slowly. "My name is Alira. I am from the Zevon Accord. You are Daniel Ross, human soldier, age 32, discharged with commendations for saving 73 civilians during the siege of Little Colony." My jaw tightened. "How do you know all that?" "I read your files." "And your mind?" Lightly, I stared at her. She was beautiful, inhumanly so. Tall, lithe, silver skin laced with faint bioluminescence. Her hair shimmered like starlight, and her eyes held galaxies. "I didn't sign up for any alien contact programs," I said, "and I sure as hell didn't invite one into my bedroom." Alira stepped closer. "I'm not here by accident. You've been selected." "Selected for what exactly?" She tilted her head, studying me, "to become my mate." Silence. Long, awkward silence. "You're joking." "I do not jest. Our genetic compatibility is exceptionally rare. I require a partner to bond with biologically, mentally, emotionally. Your DNA aligns with ours at a probability margin of 0.00003%. You are uniquely suitable. You broke into my house to propose?" She blinked. "I believe this will be more efficient than diplomatic channels. Human governments complicate everything. That's because people don't usually get asked to marry someone they've never met, especially not aliens. I did extensive research. Human romance is flexible. You've dated 3 women in the last 5 years. You value loyalty, wit, and emotional resilience. I possess all 3. My head was spinning. This is insane. She softened, stepping closer. "You are lonely, Daniel. You lost comrades. You pretend to be fine, but you are not. I offer more than partnership. I offer healing, purpose, and yes, affection if you allow it." Something in her voice broke through my panic. She didn't sound like a conqueror. She sounded sincere. "Why me?" I asked. "Out of all the people in the galaxy?" Her eyes shimmered faintly. "Because I've read 1,000 minds and seen 1,000,000 souls. But none were like yours. You fight fiercely, but you protect even more fiercely. You held the hand of a dying enemy once, didn't you?" I looked away. I hadn't told anyone about that, not even the counselor. "I see things as patterns," she whispered. "You're the first pattern I couldn't predict. That makes you precious." I sat down on the edge of the bed, the same bed she'd been waiting on. "You're asking for a lot, Alira. I'm offering everything I am. And if I say no, then I leave. You will never see me again. No punishment. No manipulation." I rubbed my face. It was insane, but she hadn't forced me. She hadn't hurt me. And somehow, she saw me more clearly than anyone ever had. What would mating involve? Her lips curved in a faint smile. "Nothing immediate. Our bonding process is gradual. Emotional resonance comes first. Physical second. True union is only possible when trust is mutual." I stared at her for a long time. Then I said, "You hungry?" She blinked. "Yes." "Then we start with dinner. No promises beyond that." She smiled, wide, bright, almost human. "That is acceptable." We had dinner on the balcony that night, eating takeout by starlight. She asked about Earth food. I asked about Zevon skies. She laughed at my sarcasm. I marveled at her stories. The stars above seemed just a little closer. I didn't know what the future held, but I knew this. A miracle had walked into my room. And maybe, just maybe, I was done pushing miracles away.